teaching you how to program within 5 minutes. You have a 65-year young hunkette. She wants to get stronger. You're probably going to have some issues at the shoulder, maybe at the knee. The screen that we want to do, very simple. Can you get your hands overhead? Can you sit down in your chair? I don't like freaking people out just because of their age. You are 65 years young. You can move. You're going to be able to work with your kids. Here's the program that I would design. First CCA, we're going to do some body weight squats. When they come in for the assessment, that's part of my movement screen. How do they walk? What's their gait like? How do they sit down? Are they leaning over on their knees, then sitting down? Do they have a cane? What is going on during that observation when they show up? Then we're going to do a banded press into some seated pay-offs. We're going to stick to lower reps, not to volitional fatigue. I'm talking about doing 6 to 8 reps because DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness, is going to kick in and be pretty excruciating. Nothing worse than having a 65-year young client text you 1 or 2 days later, I can't move because my entire body is sore. Remember, as we age, we're more prone to sarcopenia, which is the loss of muscle mass due to age, osteopenia, which is taken via BMD, bone mineral density test. You go to the doc and they'll show you a photo. These are how strong your bones are. So it's really cool to get a client to go get that test to see if they have osteoporosis or osteopenia. Think of osteoporosis as like being obese. Osteopenia is like overweight. Both bad, but I'd much rather have osteopenia versus osteoporosis. This is reversible. A nice solid warm-up, hitting the 10 checkpoints of human movement, your ankle, knee, hip, lumbar, thoracic, cervical, shoulder, elbow, wrist, and then some breathing drills. 5-8 minutes, get into the workout. Use the rest as an opportunity to learn more about the client. A lot of your older clients are chatty catties, which is fun. You learn a lot. So you probably only get maybe 2 CCAs, maybe 3 with 2 rounds. After this one, you're going to go into a step up, keep it low. You maybe need to do a step down, regress it. You put a band and have them press down. Control the eccentric on the way up into a banded row. And then we're going to do a march or some type of reactive game. Marches are great. Check out balance. You could do reactive stuff by saying right leg up, hold, left leg up, hold, or put them on a wall like this game over here. Use a little laser and have them touch it. You can have them sit down, lift up their leg, depending on the capabilities of the individual. 2 rounds. In the last CCA, we're going to do a bridge. This is when I would determine if I would go on the ground or not, depending on the first 2 circuits. If you feel that they're comfortable in getting on the ground, we're going to do some bridges, and then we'll do some half kneeling press right here. Great for shoulder mobility because a lot of your clients can't get to 160 degrees of flexion. And then doing some plank variations. Again, for a lot of these, you're going to make that decision at the time you're working with the client. If you don't think they're capable of doing a bridge on the ground, you may have to regress it and just do some hinges on the wall. I want you to close your dresser drawer. Bam! Throw your butt back. Instead of doing a half kneeling press, you can just do a split stance press, but keep it below complete overhead. And then for a plank variation, again, you could do some type of pay-off. Whereas you were doing a band before, you could add in just pushing them, use some trainer engagement perturbations there. This is what I would do for any client that I'm going to train full body 3 times a week. I'm going to take the movement pattern, squat, hinge, unilateral, and then a push, a pull, and then some transitional. Later on, probably month 2 or 3, check out the intermediate and advanced programs. You can do some carries and things like that. Being aware of that terminology because it's very likely that your client may tell you they have one of these. I went to the doctor and they said I have sarcopenia. I don't even know what the hell it is. Great, you're working with a qualified trainer. I'm sure you're aware the average trainer reads a textbook and they go out there and they hurt people. Not with me. I have the best certification and the best internship in the world. You're in great hands. I work with doctors, physios, RDs, professors. We have the best team in the world. You are in great hands. Be mindful of delayed onset muscle soreness. You don't want your clients to be too sore, especially as we age. Muscle protein sensitivity increases, so they need to consume more protein. A lot of elderly clients don't even have 20 to 25 grams per meal, so they may need to increase that, maybe have some type of supplementation. Be aware of sarcopenia, osteoporosis. Take this as an opportunity to reach out to the doctor. If they have any red flags, high blood pressure, or compromised bone or tissue health, great opportunity to reach out, introduce yourself, let that medical professional know you are a medical professional. Level 1 qualified trainers should be out there networking with doctors, therapists, dietitians, massage therapists, at the front of the obesity epidemic. Clients come to us to move properly, to decrease their fat, lower blood pressure, and decrease the chance of metabolic disease. If you want to become a successful level 1 coach, you got to show up. We have classes daily, best certification in the world with partnerships, Lifetime, Equinox. Listen to our podcast, and most importantly, big biceps are better than smaller ones, and keep showing up.